Welcome back, all you teenage Christmas zombies, for the final film of our Krampus Crypt-mas Spectacular. I'm your host, Dash Daring, and I'm delighted to see so many of you survive the frigid B-movie tundra, coming out the other side blustery, yes, rosy-cheeked perhaps, and absolutely primed for our last movie. It is perhaps one of the best we've been able to show you virtually, 1972's Horror Express. This movie begs the question, what do you get when you combine Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee, and Tully Savalas in a horror film written for train sets the director just happened to have access to? Not a Hammer film, though you would be right in thinking Horror Express evokes that familiar Hammer horror film ambiance you're familiar with. Certainly, this marks an interesting pairing of Lee and Cushing who were, for once, not at odds with one another, as they so frequently are in most of the other Hammer movies. Would you believe Dash if he told you that Horror Express is related to John Carpenter's The Thing? It's true. It's true. Though not in the way that you're thinking. Horror Express is the second film adaptation of John W. Campbell Jr.'s short story, Who Goes There? The first adaptation was 1951's The Thing from Another World. Eagle-eyed Halloween fans know this is one of the movies on Dr. Demento in John Carpenter's Halloween. Carpenter later went on to direct The Thing in 1982. This attempt was much closer to Campbell's original short story, whereas Horror Express diverges much more in setting, characters, and locale, while retaining a terrific sense of claustrophobia and a trust-no-one paranoia whenever an alien shapeshifter runs amok impersonating the people around us. You know, Tuesdays. Some quick, fun tidbits for you back row makeout artists barely paying attention. If Dash can see you, so can Krampus. Naughty, naughty. There was only one train car set, which had to be redressed as every single car we see in the film. Those train sets, contrary to popular belief, are not those which featured in Dr. Zhivago, but rather those from Pancho Villa. Telly Savalas used his payment from this film, $22,000, to secure a 7-year lease on a sweet West End apartment. It was a paycheck movie for him, much like Michael Caine in Jaws 4: The Revenge. This was a British-Spanish co-production where no sound was recorded during filming. Dash should explain, that was standard practice in Spanish and Italian filmmaking at the time. This made dubbing films into foreign languages for international distribution much easier. It also meant that the cast of a movie needn't all speak the same language. Lee, Cushing, and Savalas all recorded their own lines for the English language release, thankfully. Much the same as with House on Haunted Hill and It's a Wonderful Life, Horror Express played extensively on TV for decades, leading to a solid cult fan following. There you have it, folks, the inside skinny for Horror Express. Please enjoy our final film of the evening and stick around afterwards as Dash will return to put a bow on the Colonial Theatre's Krampus Crypt-mas Spectacular.